All right, well, what is up, my friends? You're going to love my nuts. 10 New Brews, deck number 9 of 10. Like, comment, subscribe. Please support the channel if you enjoy the show. Do you like 10 New Brews? Is this a fun thing for you? Does it make your life better? Hit the like button, support the content. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Our 9th brew is a squirrely little brew here. Going to be foraging for some food and doing some big foragey stuff. So the mechanic for squirrels and Golgari is Forage, which means to either exile 3 cards from your graveyard or sacrifice a food as an extra cost. Thorn Vault Forager here is pretty freaking awesome. This is a mana dork that taps for 2 if you forage. So you can go, Forager on 2, play a Harvest on 3, tap 2, sacrifice it, cast a creature, get a land. Awesome. Really, really cool. We got the Bone Cache Overseer here. Pay life and draw a card if you forage this turn. Bristlebud Farmer coming off the old Big Score sheet for some great food stuff. And then there's some solid cards like Vinecap Mentor, just great. 3-2, makes 2 foods, awesome. And then this deck is almost all permanents, right? So we have Goose Mother on the top. A little bit of a splash, light splash for Goose Mother, which can eat food and do stuff like that. Thiva Cycle, forages, kills things, awesome, great card. Ygra, Eater of All, is a 6/6 for 5. Ward, sack of food, all creatures are food. Whenever a food goes to a graveyard, it gets bigger. No trample, unfortunately. But pretty cool card. I'm trying it out. And then we got Seeds of Hope here, right? Gotta get cards in the graveyard. Well, this card puts cards in the graveyard. Every card in the deck is a permanent, except for the 4 Seeds of Hope and the 4 Thiva Cycles. This should literally almost never miss. Should be like a Ponder of his deck, which is awesome. And it gains some life too, which is nice as well. So, I don't know. Squirrels, is it going to work? I don't freaking know. I should build the deck. We're going to find out. It's 10 New Brews, right? So let's do 10 New Brews right here, right now. Brought to you by...
In the search for the ultimate weapon, knowledge is power. Introducing Draftsmith, your new secret weapon for Magic the Gathering Arena Limited Mode. Draftsmith helps you pick the perfect card every time by providing an in-depth rating for each card. These ratings adapt based on the cards you've already chosen, making sure you always stay one step ahead of the competition. After the draft is done, Draftsmith recommends the optimal deck based on the cards you have chosen. Know more, win more. Download Draftsmith today from untap.gg.
All right, let's get to it. Chat, coming out in May. Let's do this. Seeds of Hope for days. We're keeping. Seeds of Hope and Dreams. This deck's going to be nuts. That's a lot of Seeds of Hopes. All right, sure. I guess Seeds of Hope. Mill 2. Mill over a Forest and a Land Waste. Sure, Forest is good. I don't want to Seeds again. I play the Overseer. We're not, like, foraging for quite a while here. Let's just Seeds of Hope again. Just let go. Next turn, we'll harvest and try and find some cool stuff to do. We got a Keen-Eyed Curator. That's really annoying. Unfortunately, as a main deck hate card against my my deck. But as it is, here's a Ygra, Eater of All. So, I guess we'll just harvest, right? This thing can forage, but not that well. Sure, we'll just heap harvest and say go, I guess. Try and play the big doofer. Realistically, let's get our islands too. Realistically, this thing is huge, and a red green deck should really struggle to kill it. Because the ward sacrifice of food means it'll be at least an 8/8. So, Bloated Contaminator. Love it. We draw Feed this cycle. Alright, so now we can just play the big idiot. I would just play the big idiot, right? We can, yeah, I mean, just whatever, sure. Yeah, here. Here's 6/6. Have fun. One of the Calamity Beasts. The Eater of All. Love the flavor here. Everything's food. Predators and prey, you know? The set is mostly cutesy animals, but... Oh, they're all artifacts, too. I didn't realize that part of the card. They're all artifacts, like some sort of like disenchant be kind of cool, but... Alright, so they play Innkeeper's Talent. Mini combat your turn, put a counter on a creature you control, and then permanents you control have Ward 1. For the first level. Sure. And then it's also a thing, so sure. Here's all Bristlebud Farmer. Cool. This has Ward 1. So all things with counters have Ward 1. So we can FIFA Cycle, sack this thing. once we start killing things, like, things go nuts. You get Seeds of Hope here for a land here, too, but... I definitely want to kill this, because, like, if it starts to proliferate, stuff's kind of crazy, too, so... We're going to feed the cycle, forage away the food, get a land, pay the ward 1, and I guess just play the... Maybe we Seeds and Overseer, actually. Let's Seeds first. Let's start there. Seeds reveals... I'm putting this one 110% on Thunderwonk in chat. Thunderwonk, please stand up. Alright? Thunderwonk just said, with 3 Seeds of Hope in your hand, it's almost impossible to miss. Which is true, because there are only 8 misses in the entire deck. And you've already cashed 3 of them. Therefore, the math says, and we have a feed cycle too. So there are 4 misses in the entire deck. So 4 out of 42 cards, we have to hit 2 of 4 cards out of 42. And we missed. Screw Seeds of Hope.
Still a piece of garbage.
Anyway, sure, whatever, fine. Play this stupid thing. We're gonna forage and kill this thing. It's ward 1, right? I'm mad. Alright, so target this, I am sure. Auto pay. Forage this thing. Very tasty.
You've been in the farmer maggot's crop.
Pay 1. Kill this. And now this thing grows twice, actually, because this thing died too. So we get a, That's unbelievable. Someone give me math on that. Yeah, I want to know the math on that. And not only is the the math is 0.69%. I can't even make this shit up. Attack for 10. It's not nice, actually, alright? It's 44 cards of a time, too. Yeah. Oh, my God. Alright, someone clip that one, too, please. I don't think they can beat this card, so... Red-green should really struggle to beat this card. We got Bristlebud Farmer, too, so yeah. It's cool because we can stack our... We can, like... forage our creatures and stuff too. It's kind of fun. Virtue Persistence. Yeah, this is just over, right? Virtue this. Get them into the Abyss here. Less than 1%. I mean, we're still going to win this game, too, I guess, right? So the thing is, like, you know, did it affect the game or not? But, all right, so I sacrificed the food this turn? No. Right, yeah, it's like I said, the food. Got it. So we'll attack for 12. They're in the Abyss. Yeah, I think we're good here. This card's kind of a house. Like, obviously, no evasion kind of sucks, but probability does not exist in Arena. It's all vibes. Yeah, all bad vibes.
Stupid fat hobbit.
This has trample. Sunspine Lynx. I got a lot of basics in play. I'll take 2. And no problem. Alright. This is over, right? We just win the game here, so. Attack. Sack of food. Top few cards. They're looking for some permanents. How about a Goose Mother? That sounds cool. It's bigger. 6. This thing gets big fast. Kind of a cool card, honestly. They actually have no basics, too. That's pretty funny. It dealt more to them than me. Alright, cool. That's John likes games. I like John likes games a lot. He's a good dude. Alright, friends. My name is Jim Davis, pro Magic player, full-time content creator for the first time here. Hit that follow button, the like button, support buttons. Just hit stuff, alright? It's cool. Foragers are great. We got Forager into a food and then a double tap. This card's really, really good. This card's the entire point of the deck. So, Novice Inspector. Alright, sure. No one drop for us. Alright. Inspector again, and then a Llanowar Waste? Ooh. Scavenger's Talent. For 1 or more creatures you control die, make a food, only once turn. We draw Ygra again or whatever. Here's our Forager. This is the early access event. Big thanks to Watsy for putting this on. So happy this is back, honestly. Could not tell you. A lot of fun. 10 New Brews. Card gives you Lynn Civvy vibes. The card goes to your hand. Like, it's not recruiting into play. Oh my god. That's big. So, I lose 4 or sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. I think I'll just discard a card. They're doing it. Yeah, shit. All right. We will go. Yeah. We can go mentor, forage. We can't farmer though. We cannot farmer because we have no. Oh, I'm sorry. I just cast farmer the hard way. Right, yeah, that works. That's fine. All right, sure. So next turn I have to lose 4 twice or sacrifice on permanent twice. Holy shit. Why not farmer? Thanks, my daddy. Appreciate it. Shit, man. Okay. I mean, Eater of All is insane here. It's funny it's Ward Sack of food. They actually have foods in play, which is really annoying. This is, like, actually kind of dangerous. Yeah. No blocks, I guess. We can forge one of these, play your... I mean, they have removal spell, which is dead here, I think, but... Huntsman's Redemption? That's cool. Archer land, sure. So let's start by just activating the farmer. No, because I want to play this thing. Sure, just play this guy. This has Death Touch too? It's not, okay. Play this thing. Attack. Sack of food. Put a card. We can discard cards too, right? So that's kind of cool. This is bigger now. If that last card isn't a removal spell, oh, they could like sack this and tutor for some kind of creature removal spell. Maybe, I don't know, but oh, they might be playing that 3/2. Oh, sure, same thing. This is a spider. Yes, it's Ward Sack of food. Should have killed this, man. That's Viper on turn 3 is pretty nasty. I mean, obviously we have ways to kill it. We shouldn't draw any. Like we have you know a bunch of Doomblades in our deck, but whatever, I guess. So we just spider, sack a thing, target this, sack of food, attack for 6 with 3 freaking counters on it. Again, we have a Doomblade. This card just dead. So like it's a powerful card, but it's a really all in card. Like, they spent their entire hand to cast this. If I just had a removal spell, like, you know, whatever, you know. Oh, it's sack a creature. They must have that black-white 3/2 in their deck, right? Must have screwed up. That's lucky. It sacrificed another creature also. Okay. It also has to attack, too.
Sausages, nice crispy bacon.
We're not playing Go for the Throat. We're playing the other one. We're playing, damn. They're just doing it. Too much food. Alright. 14 thing is dead. But now the game's over, I think. Because now our Farmer takes over, right? Let's jam with Farmer. And draw some more cards. How about another Farmer? Oh, man, this is good. Francis Farmer will have her revenge. The black-white 1 version can sacrifice any permanent to kill something or exile something, so... yeah, we'll do this. I just played a Mentor, too. Yeah, we're flush on resources now, too, so... This all feels pretty good. That was close.
Let's find some food.
I think that was a little bit of a whoopsie on our opponent, thankfully. And if they had the other card, I might have lost this game. We had to draw a removal spell, but... Eater of All. This card's a house. There are a lot of really good cards in Standard that just, like, weren't good enough for whatever, you know? Just sacrifice this thing, right? Yeah. That, like, you know, oh, yeah, that card isn't Standard. The way back one guy is also sack another creature? I don't think it is. Pretty sure it's not. Virtue of Persistence. You are freaking dead. Alright, kill this. Yeah, that's game. Alright, sweet.
Game.
So maybe a little lucky there. We made plenty of whoopsies on our side too, though, so.
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
We'll take it. Alright. Food for days.
Let's find some food.
This card's really good. This is like your raw rate card. Just like a 3/2 makes 2 foods. Like, yeah, that's great. What more do you want, you know? Like, synergy cards have to be this good these days if they don't see play, so. Alright. A lot of eating. A lot of eating going around. Eating good in the neighborhood. Make a food. Your turn.
Tomatoes, sausages, nice crispy bacon.
Food Tithe Harvester. Brambles. Ooh. Haven't seen any raccoons yet. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Attack. And just do it again, I guess. You're up. Not a lot of like raccoon stuff going on, really. It's kind of a thin theme, but Bramble Guy number 2. It is pretty insane how much of a feeder set Wilds of Eldraine is for this set. There's so many plants for Bloomburrow and Wild of Eldraine. Alright, so we are a mana short of casting our Doofer. We can draw a card next turn with this thing. That's kind of cool. So let's just attack. No blocks. Cool. Boon, Cast Observer, land, go. We can just murder something if we have to. Hero's Downfall. Once a rare and a format staple. Now just the bad condition of this good card.
Still a piece of garbage.
F's in chat for Hero's Downfall, please. F's in YouTube comments for Hero's Downfall. Hugs! X equals 2. Card's good. Alright, so exile top 2. They can play it this turn or next turn. And it's also his exploration, too. They hit land, land. Sure. They're just basically dead. I do love Hugs, but again, I didn't build a Hugs deck because I have a secret reason that I can't discuss why I didn't do it. And I'll have to leave it at that. So look for a Hugs deck for me in the future, maybe in some weird way or another. Okay, so we don't draw a land. It's fine. We're just going to food draw. Here's Downfall is a rare. You're right. Secret Hugs. Sure. Alright, attack. I think his Overseer card's pretty gas, too. You're up. Hero's Downfall was literally the defining card in that standard format. Take out the trash on my cute little squirrel. Unfortunately for this card, like, there's just Fire Prophecy in Legal and Standard right now. Which, not Fire Prophecy, the other one. Volcanic Spite, which is better than this card. Puts the card, I guess, like, it always works, but puts the card at the bottom. So if you want a card in the graveyard, but we got Curator, and we got Byway Barterer. Whenever you expend 4, discard your hand, draw 2. Sure. I mean, we're just going to absolutely annihilate them. So, once again, Gruul decks can't beat a 12-12. So, there you go. Just going to attack with these. This is about to be a 20-20, right? So, like, 4 things die here. Yeah, so, that's all gone. And, yeah, 14-14, your turn. Turning raccoons into food. It's kind of gross, but... Take out the... Not quite. I mean, it's close. Take your shots, you know? Alright, 18. I see. I see. All right. Pretty impressive so far. Obviously, Ygra versus 2 Gruul decks is pretty good, but folks, next week is Bronze 2 Mythic for Bloomburrow. All right. Tuesday night, we start drafting. July 30th, the set comes out, and we'll be drafting Bloomburrow for the first time. I'm excited. You should be too. Come join me and learn the format with me.
I'm here. I'm here for you.
All right. Come check it out. All right. Oh, our Seeds of Hope. Oh, my God. We got to rely on Seeds of Hope to find us lands here. I'm keeping for content. We're going to miss again, and I'm going to just blow my gasket or something. Here we go. All right, your turn. Top 5 cards need to contain a land. Mind Lasher, sure. All right. Top 2, we got a land. Swamp. Nailed it. Seeds of Hope is the freaking bomb. We're going to have and draw a Overseer. So we can Seeds of Hope again and Overseer, or just kill this. I think killing the first thing is really important against this Lizard deck. All their cards rely on dealing damage. Just like kill the thing and slow them down, you know? Next turn, we'll Seeds of Hope for a land. We can Thief Cycle something also. And there's your Gecko. Yep, so yeah, the Lizard... You kill the first thing, the Lizard deck kind of falls apart. That being said, we're going to Seeds and see what we draw. Seeds or Blooming Marsh. Sure. So I guess we're marshing, so we come in tapped otherwise. I could just kill this by foraging and try and keep them off of the damage effects. I'm a little light on removal, so like I can also use this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna let it go. I'm just gonna play this as I go. We can always forage next turn, and then draw a card too. So, ever Sphinx's Rev? Of course I do. I guess the million Sphinx's Rev in my life. Cavern a Lizard attack, take the damage. So, we'll see. See how this one works out for us. We played Lizards earlier, and kind of unimpressed, honestly. They play a better thing to kill. Awesome. Alright, so we're going to Forage just to draw a card here. So we're going to Forage, target this. And we're going to exile the Seed of Hopes. 1, 2, 3. And draw their thingy. Try and draw an untapped land. We did it. Here's a Forager. Say go. We'll probably block. Honestly. Again, just try and have us not take damage for their effects. Yeah. And then next time I draw a land, I'll jam Ygra. Otherwise, I'll play Bristlebud Farmer. I'll just actually Farmer first anyway. Try and draw their removal spells. Squirrels! You're going to love my nuts. Bywater Barterer into 1-drop. So they can expend 4, they can discard their hand and draw 2, but they have 2 cards in their hands. It's bad. This is the card that everyone was freaking yelling at before in the set review. Everyone's like, you're an idiot, this card's insane. Don't think it's that good. Alright, so here's a farmer and a thing. So he missed a thing, but it's fine. Make some food, so there you go. Next turn we can play this thing and attack, make it an 8/8 immediately. Another one. So it doesn't even work that well, right? Because they would discard their hand and draw 2, they would discard their hand and draw 2 again. So, sure. Should have played this first, right? Whatever. Alright, so Bristlebud Farmer. Would I trade with one of these Byway Barterers? I would. Make this thing huge. So let's attack. Sack of food. Top few cards. We have another Bristlebud Farmer or a Virtue. Virtue's pretty good. Let's take the Virtue. I think the Menace for 3 is way underrated these days. It's not, yeah, not even remotely close playable stat line. Without a really good ability, obviously. Yeah, double block, I imagine. Because this is a pretty good double block for them, because like they don't need both of these, as we just saw last turn. But I think it's still a good exchange. This basically means they absolutely have to have a kill spell for this. Because it's now monstrous. Draw a card, too. Alright. And next turn we can just jam Virtue. Or a huge Goose Mother. So... Alright, so bummer, they had their removal spell. Still 2 for 1. We're at a pretty healthy 20. Alright. So they expand, they discard the collector. And 2, attack for 6. Alright. So we'll just they exile 2 cards also. Get a swamp, sure. So we'll kill the. Let's see here. Oh man, that's a good draw too. So we can go Virtue, Mentor, and then 3/3 Goose Mother, and just kind of like pad the stats on the board. I like that. We're gonna kill the Barterer, the Mentor, or the Scorch. I think the Scorch. The Scorch is a legend, so I'm a little less inclined to want to kill it, but it's the best card they have in play, so sure. It costs 2 life to kill too, or else I could try and kill it in combat. This is really easy to trigger too. Yeah, it's been format. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this thing, I think. Kill this. Mentor and Goose Mother for 1. With Virtue in play, my goal is just to flood the board and stay alive. So, make the food, just say go.
Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Jasper Flint, take 1. Pretty aggressive at a spell here. You do not. This is where this card, yeah, just kind of like falls apart. So now we just play Virtue and say go. I guess they steal a card from me, but whatever. What am I gonna do? You know, like Virtue, go. We have double Farmer and Ygra in the graveyard, and then I'm not gonna attack as soon as they go. Stay alive. They steal a card from me, which is good. They get an option of an Adept, a Fever Cycle, and these cards are there until the end of turn. So they can kill a thing and play the Adept, which is not bad, but we're going to get back something big, play another Virtue. Play the Adept. It's pretty good. Take 1. Maybe I'm wrong. This card's been fine. I don't know. Just like seems on par with all the other things. Like where if it lives, it does a lot of good stuff. Like Jasper Flint seems better. You know, it's another card where if it lives, it's great. Alright, what do you got? Gonna kill something here. Kill the Goose Mother, I can only assume. And then I'll return probably Ygra, whatever. They have another removal spell. I mean, like, I guess he got me, but keep bringing it back. And a Vine Lasher guy, too. Take some damage. Starting to add up. We might need to just crack some foods this turn, actually. Don't love this. Food. You're 1 card in hand. It's probably another Jasper Flint, but alright. This is fine. Go to 5. Make a food. Bring back, I guess, this thing. Yeah, it's better than Bristlebone, I think. So bring this back. Ugh, these Heaped Harvester coming at the worst possible time. Sack of food. They have a kill cell, we're dead. There's just no way around it. So, not going to play around that. This is Menace. Some damage here also. I guess the Vine Stalk can... No, actually, I can't block. I don't have any blue. Alright. Get an islands. Did I mill the island? Oh. Oh, it got exiled by Jasper Flint. You son of a bitch. Alright, sure. That's really awkward. Swamp. Search again. So we're at 8. I think we're dead. Might just be dead on board, honestly. That's a tough game. Oh, oops. So they can cast any spell from the graveyard by foraging. Oh my god, yeah, we're super dead. They just cast... I guess none of these cards actually deal damage directly. I don't know. Whatever. We're super dead here for sure, but whatever. Yeah, tough game. Tough game. They had a pretty good draw. We had like a decent draw to start, but they just kind of like had the kill spell on the right turn for the Ygra, and then just kind of rode their snowbally cards. Where I guess we're playing like what, 7 removal spells? We found a few of them, but not that many. I feel like we're just dead here. We should just die. I mean, everything does 2 damage to me. Every land does damage to me. They can play a spell from the graveyard. They have spells in their hand.
Why won't you die?
Yeah, that seems great. Oh, they're going to sacrifice the thing in play. That's cute. So they're going to forage away. Because I made their thing of food, they can forage it. That's pretty cute. Alright, yeah, we're dead as shit here, obviously, so... Alright, so we're at 9. Just did a combat damage, right? Yeah, basically. Yeah, we're dead. Alright, yeah, you got me. Alright, GG. They got us. Good draw. Is what it is. Ash again. Uh-oh. Oh, no, no black. Come on, man. So, I mean, we're drawing to any black source. Seeds of Hope, Forager, even the Rampant Growth's kind of okay. I'm freaking keeping. I'm just doing it. Swamp. Vine Lasher, sure. Forager, that's a hit too, so. Lizards again? Smooth Splash worth it? I mean, the card's pretty good. Goosebumps is a good card. Maybe not. I don't know. I just built this deck. You know, they're all new brews. Who knows, you know? Lizards! Fireglass Mentor. Yep. Black Source, please. Nope. Alright, if she has a kill zone for this, and I break again on a Black Source, we're dead, I guess, but... If I knew she was Black Lizards, I would have mulliganed. What's up, Mac? These cards do snowball really well, for sure. Like, all the Lizards cards. The problem is, like, if you just get ahead of a snowball, they also don't do anything at all. So... Alright, yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah, alright, whatever. Can't beat Ash ever. Literally never beat Ash in my life. They reveal some lands. And a gecko. Very anticlimactic from a really cool deck, honestly. This deck was great. This deck was really, really cool. Alright, so we went 3 and 2. Both those losses were kind of tough. Obviously, like, the aggro decks always do well in early access because, like, it's just pretty easy to build a bunch of 1 and 2 drops and rule spells. Whereas, it's, you know, this deck, like, maybe this card sucks. Maybe this card's good. Maybe we're missing another card. I don't really know. But a lot of cool things were happening here, honestly. The Forager engine was pretty great. Forager's awesome. Mentor's great. The Feat Cycle was cool. Farmer was great. Ygra's pretty cool, too. So a lot of cool things happening here. Virtue, pretty cool, is a permanent. That's also a removal spell. So it works well with Seeds of Hope and other stuff. So, yeah, pretty cool. Is the Goose Mother worth it? I don't know. I You're playing these rampant growths anyway. This thing taps for mana of any color too, so you have 8 blue sources without even trying. You know, I don't know. Honestly, that's cool. We'll play it more for sure. Look forward to regular streams. But that is brew number 9. Brew number 10 is coming up, the last and final brew here on 10 New Brews for Bloomburrow. Stream, stay tuned. YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe.